My name's Moshe Newmark. My wife and I have a green business here in Fayetteville. We've been here for over 25 years, and all of you who have been here that long and certainly longer know this is not the same town as it was back in the early 1980s or 70s or 60s or whatever, whenever you came. And those who are newer to Fayetteville, you may think that it's always been like this, but trust me, it hasn't. And to a large part because of Dan Coody. We met Dan back in the 80s when he and Deborah first came to Fayetteville. We worked hard on defeating a mass burn incinerator, which was probably, no pun intended, the hottest issue of the day. Dan and Deborah have not stopped working tirelessly for the city since then, especially since 2000 and on, since Dan became mayor. You know, we've seen this whole S word come about, sustainability, and I think this has become at the forefront of Dan's thinking and his vision. And I've watched his mayoral career, not just being a good friend of Dan, but watched his political career and seen how his vision has truly grown. I mean, he has not only served us here locally with all the things that we enjoy, like George has mentioned, and others, the amenities that we enjoy and the quality of life that's improved, but he's represented us regionally, nationally, and internationally, as she has certainly attests to. This is a time when Fayetteville is not an isolated burg. It is part of the national and international community, and I think Dan embodies that more than any other leader that we have had. And I know Dan had put out so many seeds in the last, especially the last 4 years, and trying to bring green business to Fayetteville and trying to figure out how can we plug in to the international community. And I think only in the spring did he start to see some of these seeds really sprouting. And I think that's what has fired him up. And now he sees that, I mean, this is just the beginning of something incredible that I think is going to really come to fruition in the next 4 years. And Dan, I'll shut up, but I'm really excited for Fayetteville, anyway, that you've decided to run. And I think we're headed for a fantastic 4 years if you're elected.